Hey, today I want to share with you how a medium can feel death and how a medium can feel dead people. This is a neat video because those of you guys that are developing, or if you're just simply curious how we assess death, this is how we do it. So generally speaking, when you develop your psychic and mediumship abilities with me as your mentor, you are going to learn how to see, hear, feel, and know this about spirits. Seeing clairvoyance, hearing clairaudience, feeling clairsentience, physical psychic feeling, and knowing claircognizance. So clairsentience is specifically the one I want to talk about in today's video because we use clairsentience when we're picking up on death. When I say clairsentience, I mean physical psychic feeling. So for me, the minute I see a picture of someone that's passed away, or if we start speaking of someone that's passed away, the spirit, will use my clairsentience to explain to me how they passed away. Now, why is this important to know how they passed away? Because the living people, the ones that you are giving the reading to, want to know so badly that their past loved one is okay. And they want to know that the medium is an authentic person. And so if you are the medium and you are able to use your clairsentience to let the person, the alive person, know how their past loved one passed away, you're immediately going to gain a stronger connection in your session because really, essentially, you're also using the energy of the living person. The more of the channel that can happen between the medium, the past loved one, and the living person, the stronger that channel gets. So the minute that you say, okay, did your past loved one pass from the breath or the throat? Specifically, this just happened the other day. I was like, immediately I knew it was from the throat, not necessarily the breath, but it was the throat. And they had committed suicide, or it'll be heavy on the breath, like that medium, the clairsentience. You will physically feel in your body the sensation of where this person passed away. And as you get better at it, right? So you have agreements, and I teach my students all about these because everybody's agreements are differently. But once you get through this, you may be able to go, okay, you may have a feeling like this. So you could be like, okay, it was like sudden impact, right? So you just get this shock, or you might have a physical sensation to be immediate death, right? Or they were sick for a long time. You just get that feeling in your stomach and you can translate it. And then, like, again, the reason why it's important for us to be able to share with the living person is so that they know that their loved one is okay. They know that you, the medium, are literally speaking to their loved one, because you can't make this stuff up, right? It's not like we took all our time to find out how this person passed away. No, the person, the spirit is there with you communicating. And the minute that you tell the living person how that person passed away, that the living person is going to be like, yes. And as soon as they say yes, it opens up a stronger portal, right? And then for everybody involved. And then spirit can come through even stronger. It also gives the medium confidence when they get validation about what it is that they're feeling, right? So when that person says, yes, they passed from the throat, yes, they passed from the breath, or yes, they had a long-term illness, then all of a sudden you will start getting more solid information. This is me telling you as a developing medium, but this is also me telling you, if you're watching this video out of pure curiosity, how we do it. It's through that physical sensation, clairsentience. And then all your other clairs can come in with more of the messages. Specifically, when we're talking about how they passed away, we're really going to be getting clairsentience, unless that medium's super developed and will actually hear, the words, I passed from the breath, or I had sudden impact. But most of the time, it's clairsentience. And then You'll get more information from that spirit, maybe using your seeing, your hearing, your feeling, and your knowing. It's going to be stronger this way. And so then they may start telling you, for me, like I get the vision. So they may start showing me, okay, now that I know I've made a connection with this past loved one, I confirmed how they passed away. So now we're going to look deeper and see what else they have to say. And so for me, I'll get visions. And a lot of times the past loved one wants the living person to know, I'm watching you. I'm watching what you're doing. So I'll get like a vision of things that the living person has been up to, maybe with their family, of you. Maybe they went on a vacation and I describe it as I'm seeing it. And then that living person is like, oh my goodness, they're, my past loved one was already passed away before this memory. So it's not a memory to them, right? It's actually that they have been following you along and living on the other side, but watching you live and wanting you to know that they see you and that they're still part of your life. So I hope this helps clear some confusion up, if you had any, about how mediums can feel death and how mediums communicate with the dead. And if you're interested in learning this ability or needing me as your mentor, then comment mentor below, or reply to an email if you're seeing this as an email, mentor, and then I will give you information on my signature Awaken program and my smaller, lower cost investment of psychic support group. So I'm sending you guys so much love. Have a beautiful, wonderful day, and your loved ones are with you.